Alrighty, what is up guys? So in today's video what I'm basically going to be showing you is the new Rengoku Mythical that I ended up getting as my first random summon at the level 10 of the Battle Pass. And I'm basically just going to showcase him. That's as simple as it is. On the new game Anime Crossover Defense, which is releasing May 10th, so it may be out by the time this video is done. So you can place 3 of these. I have an artifact on him. Not sure exactly which one it is, but it's one that boosts his damage, as well as some other factors. So obviously the upgrades, you have 2 different slots of upgrades that you can go for. Usually for most of them the top one's the most expensive and the bottom's the cheaper one. But that's not always the case, and some of them are better to do than others, so it is quite interesting. So obviously I've got my Bulma getting us money over there. So you know, we're doing the story mode at the moment. So, but anyways, you can place 3 of these. I'd say in the grand scheme of things, they're more of a like cheap, good for story mythic, not so much an infinite for higher damage in the end. But it can be if you level it up and ascend it and sacrifice units and all that stuff. So you've either got the increased speed by 25%, or you've got the increased crit damage by 25%. Now personally, I like to go for the top one, but it's the more expensive, so it is honestly just personal preference. So then you get that, and then the next one is increased damage, speed and range by 15%. But you guys will figure out by the end of this, with the upgrades you get, you can have 2 on the one you're not doing. So for example, I can get these next 2 increasing the damage by 50%, so then it looks like this. But then if I go for the bottom one, then it locks me out at the top one. So if I go for the top one now, as you can see, it's set on the top one and the bottom one's locked. So you can still kind of get an idea for both of them before you choose to buy. And it's still doing a bunch of damage, so compared to just the usual one, it does 244.9, or at least mine does. 3 seconds SPA, 8 range and 10% crit, and this has 1000 damage with 12.8 range and 1.9 SPA with the other crits there, so it definitely does get a lot better. And then you can see it's linear AoE now instead of just like a circle AoE. So it's basically the same thing, more or less the same, a bit more range on this one. And the attacks are pretty cool. Obviously you can do 2 times speed in this game, which is very cool, because you're not usually able to do that, so that is very good, to be fair. And so we're just going to get the next upgrade, which increases its damage by 150, and then the last upgrade is 5,335 coins, which adds a new ultimate, guys. Rengoku dashes forth as a dragon, obliterating all enemies in its path. So obviously this is good for infinite mode. This is also good for story modes, really, and to be honest, story modes actually give more rewards than infinite, believe it or not, at this very moment in time, so you're probably worth doing those anyways. But yeah, this game's pretty cool in the grand scheme of things. I'm pretty sure this is like a decent mythic, not the best, not the worst, it's just a good one to have, especially since I've not got a full team, so like this is going to help me make the games easier to get the currencies to get the other mythics. So if anything, this is a really good one that you want to go for. And obviously the more I get, the more I'll showcase to you. The game is dropping tomorrow though, so obviously yeah, you can play it for yourselves. And this game is pretty fun. Honestly, I'm having a really good time playing it. It's not so much like an anime adventures type game, but it's like kind of different, but same, because I mean they're all tower defenses at the end of the day. But no, it's honestly pretty cool, and hopefully you guys enjoy it when you get to play it. So this is going to be the maxed out upgrade, which is obviously the ultimate move. So as you can see, it's got an ability which you can auto add on, and then it's every 100 seconds, and then it's like a massive flame arrow type thing, which I'm pretty sure it does a lot of damage, or it might be a one shot, I'm not quite sure, because all the enemies I do it on, they die like instantly. So there probably is a cap to it, because it would be kind of overpowered if not, but obviously as you see it's doing 4,800 in that certain thing, with 16 range, 1.9 SPA and 25% crits. So obviously if you guys get this one, definitely you know, it is a good drop. I would not be you know, saddened by it. And then obviously the game's dropping tomorrow. So that's kind of it, that's the showcase. You can place 3 of them. It's pretty good. I'd space them out more than I am doing if we're doing an infinite mode, but obviously this is just story, and as you can see 2 times, which I'll probably be able to do with my units. So that's basically the video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and honestly that's about it. So take care, peace.